you doing, folks? This is the first game of this T-30 tournament with Loose Nuts and Bolts and Virginia Warriors, and see how this first match goes.
Welcome everyone to the first 30 game of the DCL. That's the first ball on the stumps. They'll come through for a single. The VA first against Loose Nuts and Bolts. Right. The two openers for the Warriors, Ritwik Behra and Sean Matthias. As Tanmay opens the bowling for Loose Nuts and Bolts. Running in. That's just guided towards gully. So the first 30 over tournament that the DCL has done. So that's just cut away. They'll come through for a single with that. Matthias off the mark. Ritwik and Sean, two young players here opening the batting for the VA Warriors. We've got a nice mix of experience and youngsters, as this one's just defended by Behra. But a nice mix they've got, have the VA Warriors. Both these openers, emerging players in the DMV area. Final ball of the over coming up. And we're looking to pull that away a bit early on it. And that's a good end of the over. Just 6 coming from it. And after the first, VA Warriors 6-0 loss. It's going to be Hari Krishna bowling the second with Matthias on strike. As Hari gets to the top of his mark, ready to run in. And that's just left alone, some good swing on offer. And Matthias just letting that one go. It's just punched off the back foot towards pointish position inside the circle. And so a couple of dots to start it off this second over. Oh, and he's taken that one on. And it'll sail over the boundary, will it? No, not quite. And is that a boundary? It is. So Matthias now looking to take Hari Krishna on and picks up a boundary. It's over extra cover, picking up yet another boundary now. So back-to-back boundaries for Sean, and really trying to make use of this power play early on. Now Hari Krishna, where does he go? Much fuller. And just defend it off towards point. So much better length there from the bowler. It's just one more delivery remains in the over, looking to finish it off well. And Sean just leaving that one alone. So 8 coming from the second, and VA Warriors 14 for no loss after 2. Tanmay now continuing into Ritwik. Just defend that one off. Oh, and he's lofted that one down the ground, over mid-on, and it'll go the distance as well. One bounce into the boundary for 4. And both these openers now we can see taking the attack to the bowlers. We saw it with Sean in the last over, and now Ritwik. Just 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle, and loose nuts and bolts. They had a deep third man. Now they've sent mid-on back as well. And this time over the covers region. As the chase is on, don't think it'll quite reach the boundary. And do they want the third? Yeah, they'll get it quite comfortably in the end. That's really well run. So really putting the pressure onto the opposition, not only with those boundaries, but with the running between the wickets. And now as deep third man's being brought in, we see extra cover going back. And that's just left low, and a bit of swing on that one as well. And they've kept a slip in place for that as well. The ball swung quite a bit today. That one's just straight to point. Oh, and this time on the pads, it's been flicked away beautifully by Sean, and it'll grace away to the boundary. That another boundary to this time finish the over off. 11 coming from it, so a big one for the VA Warriors, who after 3 are 25 for no loss. Hare Krishna continuing here as Ritwik just defends that off his pads. As Hare Krishna comes in, a short one, not able to pull that away. Now we have a look at that field once again. It seems that the loose nuts and bolts are playing some cat and mouse here. A flick over deep mid wicket, And now mid-ons come in. Deep mid-wicket's been sent back. But even with that deep mid on the boundary, there's 3 on the leg side. Oh, and this time a full toss, a bit slower there towards mid-wicket. And that's really well run. Getting a quick single. Once again, putting that pressure back on the fielders, which is really good to see from these two. And this time just guiding it away straight to the man there. He'll be disappointed with that, will Sean, as the first wicket falls. Just looking to guide it away, and the simplest of catches for third man. So Sean Matthias, the first wicket to go now for a well-made 13. It was looking good here initially, but has to go early on. And with that, first wicket down for the VA Warriors, 26 for 1 now, midway through the 4th. Dinesh Chandrasekaran, the new batsman, out in the middle, joining Ritvik Behra. With 2 deliveries remaining in this over. Oh, and this time that's gone up in the air. And that is an excellent catch. 2 and 2 now. As Hari Krishna is on a hat trick and Dinesh goes first ball. That's a very well directed short ball there. And caught Dinesh off guard. First ball. Who got a bit of an outer edge or top edge. And all of a sudden, loose nuts and bolts. They've picked up 2. Very well bowled there from Hari Krishna, and an even better catch from the man there at third man. An excellent start they had, did the VA Warriors early on. The boundaries were flowing, but now all of a sudden 2 wickets and some pressure on them. Venkatesh, the new batsman, who will come out. And now it appears they're bringing the field in as well. Deep mid wicket comes in. No one out on the offside either, as the 2 batsmen just have a chat. Ritvik and Venkatesh, the new man, in. It seems an extra man is being moved over to the offside. It's just two on the leg side now. You have a mid wicket and a mid on. Everyone else on the offside. Here we go. Hat-trick ball. Hare Krishna. Oh, that is very well bowled. And it'll be a dot to finish off. An excellent over for loose nuts and bolts. 2 wickets and just the 1 run. As after 4, VA Warriors 26 for 2. So 2 down early now in just the first 4. They've got a few runs on the board, but it is a 30 over game. So some rebuilding these two will have to do. As Tanmay continues, he's been a bit expensive. 2 overs for 17. And he'll be bowling to Ritwik. And it's just going to be defended towards Gully. There's going to be some pressure on him as well. Ritwik. He's still a very young player, but he's represented the US internationally in a series against Ireland. And that one's just defended towards cover. So once again, some good fielding here we're seeing from loose nuts and bolts. Really adding on that pressure with the dot balls. And we saw this when the boundaries were flowing as well. There were boundaries, but then there were a lot of dot balls as well, not allowing these two, or Ritwik and Sean at that time, to rotate strike. And now Tanmay comes in. Oh, and he's taking that one on. There is a man out there, deep mid-wicket. On the bounce to him though. Seems to just have misjudged it a bit. Running to his right, could have run in a bit more. But does well to stop it in the end. Ritwik, we can see though, still continuing the charge. If he sees a ball that's in his arc, that is something he can hit, then he will back his ability even when a few wickets have fallen in quick succession. As he's looking to pull this away, doesn't get the timing on it. And with Ritwik, we can still see the deep mid-wicket and deep extra cover still back. Because they know how aggressive he can be. Just looking to pull this away straight to mid-wicket. Tanmay now. And just leaving that one alone. Once again, outside off. That 5th stump line. And with that, it'll be the end of the over as well. So after 5, VA Warriors 28 for 2. So Hari Krishna now, 2 wickets in his last over. 2 for 9 in 2 overs, bowling to Venkatesh, who's just faced the 1 ball. And starts off with a wide. Once again, looking to continue that line of going wide of off stump, which has worked for him. That one there going straight up in the air. And fine, a square leg not really being able to hold on to it. Running to his right. As Hari Krishna now comes in, over third man. And runs away to the boundary for 4. So a bit of an outside edge. But lucky he could consider himself, Venkatesh, with that catch and now with the boundary. So this over, it's gone for 8 till now. With 2 balls still remaining. As Hari Krishna runs in. Once again, deciding to go a bit short. And that's something which has worked for him today. He's created opportunities with that short ball.